If you're watching this video in the UK, guys, I think I've cracked it. I've got a way to fix the NHS. I've got a way to take the strain off the NHS, our beloved NHS that used to be very, very good, but recently has gone to shit. Step one. In fact, there's only really step one, and that is turn away all the fat and obese people. That's it. Very simple. The only entry to NHS, to free healthcare, to use our National Health Service, should be that you have done everything to be physically fit yourself. I think, and I know this for a fact, I don't think this, I know this for a fact, the biggest strain on the NHS is obese people. I'm going to try and say this strategically, so just bear with me here. The biggest, I said biggest, I'm talking about big people. The thing, this is hard for me to say because I'm trying not to get cancelled. Trying to grow YouTube, I don't want to get cancelled. This is why I have another platform that's coming out soon, the Dojo, which will be available very soon. And I can talk openly on there. But right now, let me just word this. People that were dying 2 years ago, the majority of people that were dying from that thing were fat and obese. We know that. 100% that's a fact. In fact, whether I know it's a fact, they can deny all they want. I know it was a fact. But don't get me wrong, guys. Look, if you're fat and unhealthy, you're not on your own. It's okay. You're not going to be left alone. But there should be an entry level to go for any treatment. If you've broke your leg or you've done something like that, by all means, go for it. But all these other issues that you're going for that can be fixed, like diabetes, by just losing a bit of weight. All they need to do is there should be an entry level. And the entry level is there should be, guys, not PTs, I'm not going to say PTs, I don't know the word, but guys, not like me because I would hate to do that job. Trust me, I'd hate to do that job. But there's plenty of people out there that want to do this job, that are experts in nutrition. They should sit outside the hospitals. Give them the patients first. If someone's going in with palpitations or this and that, say, listen, bro, unfortunately, you are about to die. We ain't going to give you the tablets. We ain't going to give you the quick fix to just keep you hanging on. You really need to make life changes right now. Go and lose some weight. Here's a diet. Here's a PT. Here's a training program. How to start some cardio. How to get up and down. How to walk around. Go into the houses and say, right, let's empty your shelves. Open your cabinets. What have we got in there? Don't need this, you don't need this, you need to buy this, you need to buy that. Give these people some education on how to be healthy. Across the UK, if we are taught this from an early age, in school, in colleges, at universities, then I can almost guarantee you by the time they exit university, they're not going to be fat pieces of shits. And I can almost guarantee the NHS will be fresh. The doctors will enjoy going to work. They'll be like, yo, I'm going to work today. It'll be like the 70s and 80s all over again. I remember when I was a kid and being a doctor was a big thing. It was like, this guy's a doctor. Wow, amazing, he's a doctor. I'm from an Asian background, bro. What do you think? We was brought up to believe that the best job that trumps all other jobs on earth is what? A doctor. Nothing else was the pinnacle of life. If you was a doctor, you was the man. And I believed that all the way up to about 10, 15 years ago when I started seeing my mates graduate and become doctors. And I said, oh, bro, what's going on? Stressed out, mate. Not really good. They're not looking after us. Too much strain on the NHS. This is happening, that's happening. We're just barely making ends meet. I'm like, yeah, you must be on like 80, 90K now. Nah, bro, I'm on 20. I'm like, what? You don't know how much? 20K, 25K, 30K. And if you're a junior doctor, you know you ain't even earning that. Then you're getting taxed on top of it. I won't want to get into the taxation side of things right now because it's another video right there. I know what they're earning. They're not earning that much money and they're working dog hours. And the majority of it is because there's so much strain on the NHS because of these fat people. Unfortunately, that's it. Call a spade, bro. Simple as. And if you die because you're fat, we can call it suicide. Call it whatever you want, bro. But you did it to yourself. Your family enabled you to do that to yourself. It's very simple. So reality is hard. It's a hard-hitting reality. I know it's a hard-hitting reality. Fanny, what's he talking about? This guy's insane. You can't say that. That's not fair. Maybe someone's got an underacting thyroid, or maybe they were depressed, or maybe some family member died. I don't give a shit, bro. Everyone has a sob story. You think I don't have one? You think I don't have one? Everyone has one. You guys don't know what I have going on in my life, or what's going on truthfully deep down inside, or what the issue is, because I don't talk about it. I get on with it. I know I've got shit to do. I know there's a purpose. I know I have to pay the bills. I know I have to do stuff. I get on with it. Regardless if I want to or not, I know I have to do stuff. Simple as. And that's how fat loss should be as well. If I get fat, bro, one thing, I'll never ever get fat anyway. But let's say I did. I'd have to get on with it, bro. Suck it up. Tough shit. It's what it is. I did it to myself. Why? Shouldn't have done it, man. I did this action. This action. That's it. How hard is it to stop this action? It's very easy. Just like stopping this action. Most of you guys can't stop this action. You can't do it. How hard is this? No one forces you to do it. Where does it start with? Not here. Not here. It starts with here. Right here. And most people think they know it all. Most people are like, oh, I know how to diet. Oh, people come on my Facebook and my TikTok, Instagram. Oh, Fanny's just talking nonsense. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This is very common knowledge. Go do it then, bro. Why are you not in shape? Why are you guys walking around fat? Why are you guys 45 taking blood pressure medication? Why are you taking paracetamol for a headache? Oh, I got a headache. Take a paracetamol. Oh, I'm a bit ill. Better get some cough syrup. Why are you taking medication for? Why? If you know it so much, why are you doing it? Why are you not walking around sub 10% body fat? Why are you not walking around sub 10% body fat, bro? Why are you not walking around with great libido? Why are you not walking around with your testosterone levels at peak performance? Why are you not doing it? Because clearly you don't know, because clearly no one's taught you. You're lucky if you're coming on my channel right now. If you're watching this, you guys are lucky. At least you've got someone to watch to say, you know what, this guy's done it. At least he's done it. I'm not being big-headed, but you can at least say, look, bro, listen, call a spade, at least he's done it. And if you want to learn how to do it, link's in the description, bro. You can contact me directly. Link is right there. Go purchase it. Buy it. Support me. You'll be doing yourself a favor and you'll be doing me a favor. You'll be doing me a favor. You'll be putting some currency in my pocket and you'll be learning something in the process. And you'll be saving your life. Literally, yeah, you'll be saving your life. You won't need to go to the doctors. I don't go to the doctors in NHS. I don't go there for nothing. There was an emergency if I got run over. That's what the NHS should be used for, bro. I'm in the garden, doing a bit of gardening, fell over the fence, broke my arm. Go to the NHS. That's what it should be used for. Had an accident, go to the NHS. An elderly woman fell off a chair, broke a hip, go to the NHS. That's what the healthcare service should be there for. Not fat people waddling in. Yeah, I had a heart attack the other day, but belly's out here. Why do you think you had a heart attack, bro? What do you think happened? What do you think happened? Your heart just stopped? Do you think it just stopped? Why? Why do you think it stopped? Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's genetic disorders of hearts. Trust me, I know firsthand about that. I've had 2 deaths in my family with a genetic disorder of heart disease. But those are the people that should have been going to the NHS. Say, listen, there's some issue. But you check out, great. Okay, good. They were both physically fit as well. Both, in my family, both my auntie and my uncle. Both physically fit. Healthy, like me. Like everyone in my family is very similar. String beans, like thin as hell. I'm a bit muscular, but most of the people are thin as hell. They could have gone there. I mean, they're not in this country, but I'm just giving you an example. They could have gone there. Health check first. Are you physically active? Yes. Are you doing the most, are you doing something to be physically active? Yes. Okay, great. In you go. Then you go through, then you check up the heart. Okay, bro, you got this heart condition. Maybe we need to put a stent in there. Maybe you need to take these medications. Maybe take this, this, and this. Would relieve the pressure on the doctors, on the NHS. It'd still be free. It's not going to be free for a very long time. I can almost guarantee you that as well. And this is why. Because all these unhealthy, fat people are going there. And no one is teaching them, no one is educating them. They are not following my channel, because if they were following my channel, they'd be like you right now. If you were fat, out of shape, unhealthy, don't want to go to NHS, you want to click the link below and you say, Faddy, help me, bro. Come to realization, I can't do this alone. This is not for everybody, bro. If I wanted to start selling cars right now, what do you think I'm going to go and do? I'm going to research cars, aren't I? Of course I'm going to research cars. But then when I go and buy a car, how am I going to know what to do? How would I go about it if I wanted to sell cars now? I have a couple of friends, luckily for me. I just say car sales, but okay, let's talk about car sales. I would go to them and say, listen, bro, can I just shadow you around the business a little bit and see how you're buying cars, what you're looking for in cars? I mean, I'm hoping to open my own business, and they'd be like, yeah, no worries. This is what I look for. Make sure there's no rust here. This is the age. This is the model. This is the MOT check. This is the mileage check and all that kind of stuff. Make sure there's no funny business done with that. This is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, great. So it's education, isn't it? I'm learning something. I'm learning something about it. I'd have to go out and learn it. Could I just learn it on Google and say, oh, you know what? YouTube has everything. I'll just YouTube everything. No. I'd get some coaching off some guy, bro. I'd go there and learn exactly the thing, what it is. Don't know where it cut off there. I had to get up and reset it, change the battery. Don't know what happened there. But I think I was on the point of learning. We need to teach this skill to people that don't know it, because we're not all born with this talent. We're not all born with this skill. We need to learn it. It's very, very simple. Some people need motivating. They need to be shown that there is light at the end of a tunnel. They need to have discipline. They need some motivation. They need some goals. Okay, here's the goals. We're about 30 kilo overweight. Let's change everything this year. Let's try to lose 10 kilo every quarter. Let's try to do something. Every 3 months, 10 kilos. 3 months, 10 kilos. 3 months. It's very achievable, guys. Some of my clients are losing 20 kilos every 3 months. So 10 kilos every 3 months is very achievable. By really, even a bad PT will be able to teach you something like that. It's very, very easy to do. And then, once they're disciplined, once they've had these goals set for themselves, they can then go to the NHS and say, right, now we're qualified to enter these doors to see what's up with us. And I will almost guarantee you this, that the issues I was talking about before, like a broken leg or a broken hip or an accident or actual emergencies, if you haven't got that, by the time you are healthy and you step through those doors in the NHS, they're going to say, what are you doing here, bro? You don't need nothing. You're good, you're healthy, you're good to go. Go live and enjoy your life. Because that's the reality of it. Healthy people, there's not going to be much wrong with them. Let the people through the door. Those guys that are getting ill. You know, some people are healthy. They're healthy and they've got cancer. Let them go and get checked out, man. Don't let that person wait in the queue. There could be a kid in there with cancer and he's not getting seen. This is fact. This is fact. He's not getting seen because they're overwhelmed with all the fat people coming through. The fat kids coming through. The fat adults coming through. I don't know the percentage. I know it's really high. It's possibly 50%. Somebody please write it down below. You guys know I have Google right here, but I refuse to Google them. I refuse to Google things at times. But I know it's a massive strain on the NHS, which is why I'm making this video. So like I said, I was speaking to a doctor friend recently. And the guys are struggling, man. They're not doing too well. They're not doing too well. It's not a nice environment to be. It's not a good thing. It's not even a good job anymore. So much so that a few doctors that I know personally are like, yo, I'm looking for an exit plan. I'm looking for a way out. I'm looking to get out of here because this is not somewhere I want to be. And they don't even feel secure. They don't have that job satisfaction like they used to back in the days, because all they are doing nowadays is helping fat people who can help themselves. You know, when somebody needs help and you help that person because they are vulnerable, they're unable to help themselves, and you give that person a helping hand, you feel good about yourself. You feel, you know what, I really made a difference in this guy's life, and hopefully he can pay that forward. And that little gesture that I gave them, or it could be a big gesture, whatever it is going to live forever through them, and then they pass that gesture on and it goes around. And that's how gifts work in life. That's how it works. But when someone could have helped themselves and they are wasting your time, you must have been there, guys. You must have been there. with people in life, family, whatever, where they could help themselves and they just wasted your time. Didn't it annoy you? Didn't it get like, you know what, the guy wasted my time and all he had to do was that's it. That's all you had to do. And he's wasted my time for no reason. You almost get annoyed about it. Even though you got him out of pickle or whatever it was. That's what it's like with the NHS right now. These fat people can save themselves, but they refuse to. Because they'd rather get a taxi, go all the way to the NHS, go sit in a hospital for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. You know? And then Steve, who's come and was cutting his garden the other day and had his finger chopped off, has to queue now for 10 hours because some fat, you know, I don't want to swear, is waiting in the queue with him in the A&E. And because his isn't that important now, because it's a finger, he's not dead, he's alive, he just has to sit there with a bandage on his finger, he's going to have to wait 10 hours now. When really, that to me is an emergency, bro. Yo, the guy's had his finger chopped off. Get him in. Get it bandaged up. Get it sewn up. Let the guy go home. Get him rested. And all these other people that are there who put themselves in that situation, give them some education. We already know anyway. I can bang my head against the wall about that. You know it's never going to happen. It was just an idea. Just like an idea. And I'm going to mention these in other videos as well that we should be taught. Finance in schools. Mortgages in schools, credit cards in schools, bank accounts in schools, how to buy a car. All these things we're not taught in school. How to book a flight. We should be taught how to do that. We should actually be taught how to book a flight in school. How to pay for luggage at the airport. I'm not being... This is life skills, bro. These are life skills. Anyway, that's for another video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Comment down below what you think should save the NHS. And yeah. Please like and subscribe.